Uh, Happy Friday evening. And we're just starting, and we're going to continue our playthrough, our casual playthrough of Ghost Recon Wildlands. So last we left off, we had just finished up the mission down here in the Unidad-held sector in Flor de Oro. And now we are moving into Montoyuc for the final stage of the cartel security apparatus missions, because I think that that's where we need to start off, take out this buchon, and then move on to El Muro, and then from there we can move on to the other branches. Probably influence is what I'm thinking makes the most sense from like a strategic point of view. But yeah, so in the meantime, since last time, I went and finished up this mission over here to get more powerful mortar strikes and stuff, and I think it's just these five level difficulty regions that you kind of get stuck in the patterns of just kind of constant Unidad patrols, like non-stop coming at you like Cleopatra. And hopefully we can try to finish this region up so that maybe we don't have to deal with as much Unidad, because it's kind of a pain. And for what I'm looking for, kind of that light milsim, it kind of, once you've shot down your 7th helicopter and it continues to go on for another 30 minutes, it kind of gets unimmersive, as certain YouTubers would say. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to get into this mission right here, taking out these military training instructors in one of these Santa Blanca training camps to the east here. So let's go. Okay. Unidad helicopters. Alright. I really actually am kind of digging this this environment. I think it provides a lot of obviously very open and kind of elevated terrain, but that provides some opportunities for some different styles of gameplay. Like I was trying a little bit earlier because I'm not particularly good at sniping, so I thought I'd have some fun. And this is, I believe, like 300-meter shots.
The target carrying submachine guns.
And it's quite a bit of fun to try to practice hitting these long-range targets here. But I guess, honestly, that might not even be the most important thing to do right now, because we actually need a helicopter. So honestly, we probably should just head on over to here, because I believe there's a helicopter by the gas station. So we're going to go ahead and embark. Begin moving down. Hey, nice to see you, Scotty McButters. Glad you could join me. No, I'm running a little early today. Still trying to figure out the schedule. Still, obviously, my first week on Twitch. As my wife puts it, my first week of twitching. And I'm still just trying to figure out what time pattern kind of works best for me, what schedule works best for me. For the sake of uploading content, the 30 minutes a day works pretty well, and just little kind of really edible kind of bites of gameplay. Kind of really going for the food.
Cartel gunman, over by that stack of tires.
Going for the food metaphor there.
Drone is airborne.
Nice. Always glad to have you, no matter if you're on a break or if you're in the middle of a class like another one of our listeners was earlier in the week.
Moving to a good sight line.
But yeah, still just trying to figure out the best way to do this, and we're gonna do this together, have a little adventure, and hopefully as this hopefully if the channel grows and more people want to watch and we can kind of get some more opinions, and we'll try to figure out what works best for everybody. Because honestly, for me, it's just a joy to be able to play video games again. Because honestly, while I was in the army, there was some time for video games, but not a lot, not as much as you would think. At least in the way that my kind of lifestyle, between trying to work out, going out and visiting. Ooh, Lord. going out and seeing places and getting out on the weekend, so there wasn't a lot of time. Ooh, alpacas. As for the other mission, I'm pretty sure it was bugged, and I was kind of saying that earlier in the stream, that I think in these regions that on the map are noted as the 5-skull difficulty, I think that there's such a heavy Unidad presence, the Bolivian military presence, that it does kind of bug out once you get these Unidad patrols, because then it kind of just non-stop. It just kind of does patrols non-stop, and then you end up again with just massive amounts of helicopters. Okay. Yeah, we want to steal this helicopter is what we want to do, because that will help get us to where we need to faster. Alright, I don't see any other dudes. So let's see if I can find a spot to get to. There we go. This might work. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Ah.
He makes 5.
Roger. Let me get in position. Let me get into position. Copy that. Moving. Target acquired. Copy. Target marked. Ready to fire.
Just kind of want a little bit better line of sight here. There we go. Alright, and...
I'm engaging tangos.
Oh, damn, and we still have one.
Okay, we're still alright. Looks like we've riled them up.
Damn it. Huh? Oh, shit. Shit.
Shit. Take cover already.
Mierda, culeros.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, we're going loud then. Shh. Okay. Jeez.
They're coming this way. What do you want us to do? Shots fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel.
Alright, well, time to... Oh, Jesus.
Drag out.
Oh, well, this is already not going the way I wanted this to go. Alright, we gotta get out of here before these helicopters start pouring in. Oh, jeez. Okay. Get some intel here.
I got the location of the cartel medal they're giving to one of their jackasses.
This was much, much louder than I wanted that to be. Okay. Oh, man, yeah. We need to get out of here, because this is going to get messy real fast. Oh, man. Okay, so AI. This is always kind of an interesting part. The AI doesn't always seem to work the best.
Hold up, let me get a good sight line.
But, you know, whatever. We'll work with it.
Ready to engage.
I called the rebels for some indirect fire.
See how this works. As you can see, it's 5 mortars now. Oh, beautiful. Well, sort of beautiful. God. These guys love just not dying when they get shot.
Heads up, Santa Blanca's here. Down, get down, chopper.
Oh, great. Well, this did not go how I wanted this to go, so... Oh, shit. Well...
Hit the dirt. Kilo's down.
Okay, we just need to get out of here. Yeah. That might be the smartest idea, honestly, is just to get out of here, because this is not what I needed or what I wanted. Ooh. Yeah. Hey guys, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Nope. Well, this did not go how I wanted this to go.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Jeez. Okay. Man. So that definitely was not how I wanted that to go. Run away! Exactly. Whew. Okay. Well, again, at least this game provides some level of challenge where you're not kind of an invincible soldier, even though in certain situations you can definitely shoot down an infinite amount of helicopters. At least in areas like this, it kind of levels the playing field to where you really do have to kind of have a sense of urgency and secrecy about you. And they really do ramp up the difficulty when you get spotted. So okay, is it just starting me right across the street? That's smart. Sure. Because I bet you those enemies are right there.
Some Unidad fuckers approaching.
Spotting another tango. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Some Uni. Oh wow. Yep, that's Unidad, all right. Ah. Okay. What I was saying earlier though was I really do kind of appreciate the variety in the environments available, because it does really kind of change up the gameplay. Here I'm trying to snipe a lot more than I was in other areas just because the terrain really lends itself to that.
Got it, moving.
Alright, let's try to...
I'm moving to position. Let me get into position. Wait one, let me get in position. I've got the target. Copy. Target marked. Say the word, boss.
Alright, let's do it.
Opening fire. We poked the hornet's nest.
Come on. There we go. Okay. Much quieter. No explosions, nothing else. So that's how that probably should have gone. Yeah, third time's the charm, right? Alright. Let's go ahead and get up here. So yeah, the environments really do affect kind of how you play, and I do appreciate that, that despite sometimes the, forcing you into certain situations and everything, that there is still a level of kind of freedom to choose how you play, especially once the environments start changing up. Because here so far, at least I've noticed, not what I want to do, what I've noticed so far is that, there's not a lot of, SAM sites, or surface air missile sites, on this end. However, there definitely, as you can see, are quite a few patrols. We're gonna fly this like my boys in Sokol in the 11th ACR, or at Fort Irwin, California, like to fly it, nice and low and stay hidden. On our way to where we're going. Yeah, it's definitely scary. I think I mentioned it in the last stream that it was definitely one of kind of the most frightening things I ever did in my life was how those pilots kind of flew like that. They would go really, really low elevation when coming up to the face of a mountainside or a hillside, and then they would immediately shoot up in altitude when coming down, or they would immediately shoot up, and then once they were coming down the other side, they would immediately come down, and you just kind of feel your stomach drop. I mean, the first time I did it, it was really, really unsettling, and really it dropped my stomach and everything. But after the first time, then I couldn't get enough of it, and then after that, every chance I could get, I was jumping into the helicopter for reconnaissance flights, and it was just a blast. Alright, so let's get around to this training ground, cemetery. Okay. Yeah, so, kind of going off the note of believable enemies and storytelling about how you write the bad guys. So again, my comparison to this game with shows like Narcos, which kind of deal with the same thing but in reality, and historical context, there's definitely a way that... Oh, that is a SAM site over there.
Is that an air defense system?
Yes, it is, amigo. That this game, when you try to see the examples, the game tries to show you examples of why the cartels are bad, and they'll show you. I know in the first region, there's a lot of areas that you begin to drive by, fly through, and everything. Okay. And it'll show you like all the bad stuff that's going on. Like, oh, look at all the people crucified and hung up on the side of the road. And while it definitely does, while it definitely does a little bit towards creating an atmosphere of like this place is that the people here live in fear and they're under kind of the heel of the cartel and everything. It's very kind of impersonal still. You don't really feel a lot of it. I know what I'm gonna do. Whereas in the...
two cartel gunmen.
I don't see him.
There, by the firing range.
Oh, okay. In the show Narcos, they spend a lot of time to just kind of show you just kind of the brutality of what was happening with these cartels. And, it's gut-wrenchingly
Getting a position.
brutal.
Moving to a good sight line.
And that is just something I feel like this game tries, but I don't think it necessarily. The environmental storytelling definitely.
Hold up, let me get a good sight line.
It definitely tries to get that feeling across, but
Ready to engage.
All right, well, I hope this is everybody.
Kill confirmed.
All right.
We're cool. We're cool.
It definitely tries, but I think sometimes it's lacking that punch. Again, kind of like with the civilians where, like, oh, don't shoot civilians, and remember, these are the bad guys. It kind of pulls its punches a little bit. But I don't think that's necessarily a fault of the storytelling. It's just, I think, sometimes the limitations of doing an open-world game where you have to try to rely on those environmental storytelling techniques a lot more. As to your point, this environment does do a lot to lend itself to environmental storytelling. And I think I read an article recently, I'm trying to remember where it was, but it was talking about one of the problems with open world and everything kind of moving towards this design philosophy of open world games is that you kind of lose a lot of the very fine, handcrafted, and very intentional world building found in what they were calling like medium world games or false open world games or partial open world games, where there's a large environment for you to explore, but it's still very directed and it's still very it still kind of guides you through. And this way, the developers can take the time to
Eyes on the target. Target acquired. Standing by. Got him. He's down.
The developers can take the time to develop very, very specific aspects of the story. Exactly. God of War is a really great example of this as well. And they even do a lot to kind of explain what's going on of how the open world kind of aspects work in the storytelling. Yeah, and so I think that might be the solution that people are going for, the smaller open worlds, essentially. I always screw this up. I gotta try to figure out which one my C4 is. Nope, that's a flare gun. Definitely don't want to do that. And that's the problem with no HUD. What is that? Does that look like C4 to you? I really hope so. Let's see. Nope, that's a mine.
Friends.
Can I pick it up? Is this Metal Gear Solid? I guess not. Shit. Okay. Okay. Nope, wrong button. Nope. Nope.
All right, we're all clear.
Damn it, another mine. Not what I wanted to do. So it's gotta be one of these. Alright, so I'm gonna cheat for a second and get my HUD back on, because I need to see what my... I need to see exactly what I'm holding before I throw it, because I've already thrown down 2 mines, and I don't feel like doing more. Okay. Yeah, it's no HUD problems, and again, unlike, okay, what am I using? Division, proximity mine, frag grenade, flare gun. So it's after the flare gun. Okay. Okay. And then you just kind of huck it.
I got the C4 primed.
There we go. Alright. So now I know. It's after the flare gun. Alright, that's good to know. We'll go ahead and turn the HUD back off. So I find this game does environmental storytelling. They try to put those little moments in there to kind of like, oh, look at these people suffering under the cartel's boot and everything. But a lot of times, frankly, you just kind of pass it. You kind of just go right past it, and you don't really notice it. However, there are other aspects, at least in terms of like the patrols and everything that are going on, and the way they set up the environment in the little cities, the little towns and everything. I think it does do quite a bit, and it is quite enjoyable to see it like that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and blow this SAM site. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Is that the flare gun? Yep, okay, that means this is C4, and there we go. Cool. And this will just make it easier if I'm going to do a helicopter approach, which I might end up doing. But I want to take out this generator first, so this might actually end up being a little bit longer than 30 minutes, because I really want to make sure I get all these guys. Alright, let's see here.
The drone is up.
It's still jammed. Okay. Am I in range to call mortars, though? That's the real question. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go a little bit higher. And make sure we're hitting the right spot. Okay, that's a little bit out of my range. Oh. This is really tempting. Oh, I can't... Not quite in range. Damn, okay. So I gotta try to figure out how to get closer then. Alrighty, well. Let's try to get a little bit closer then. And I hear some shooting. And that's always interesting too, and this is something I can never quite figure out what's going on, is you'll always hear shooting going on, and they'll say the rebels are fighting and stuff, but unlike other games, I know the Far Cry series does this pretty well, where it's really obvious when they're in trouble and they need help fighting. Here, I never quite know where that gunfire is coming from, and I can never seem to find it, even when I'm like in a helicopter or something. So I'd love to help, because the more the merrier in a firefight, but it makes it kind of hard when you look around and you can't really find it. Alright. See if we can Get a little bit closer here. Maybe somewhere up this cliff face. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. And again, one thing I do like about open world games, when done right, when they really are kind of open world and you have to kind of pay attention to where you are in the world,
I got eyes on a sniper.
Like this, it really makes some great opportunities. It really provides some great opportunities to try to figure out a way to solve your problems, and you can be really creative about it. Like, I find that again, you can actually put a little bit of military thinking into how you approach objectives in this game. Just by looking at the terrain, where you're going to strike first, how you're going to do it and everything. Can I hit it now? I think I can. I just need to be able to hit it with a mortar. Alright, let's do this shit.
Calling for indirect fire.
So let's get a diversion somewhere over here.
I call the rebels for a diversion.
Copy. Help is en route to that position.
There we go, and we're unjammed. Excellent. Now I want to get some reconnaissance on... How far can I push this out to? Doesn't really matter. I wanted to get it on there. Alright, let's do this slowly now then. Alright. And then you can hear the fighting of the distraction of the few brave souls that are going to be taking on the cartel over by the front gate. And we're going to just try to sneak around to the back here and see if we can get around them and then pick them off from this position. Alrighty. Ooh, I hear a minigun going. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's see if we can... Can we hit this guy so we can save our buddies? I think it's a little too late already to save our buddies. Oh yeah, I think our buddies are long gone by this point. That's unfortunate. And that's an armored vehicle, so we definitely want to just watch ourselves here. Uno, dos, tres. Listos o no. Very creative. 1, 2, 3, ready or not, here the cartel comes. Alrighty, let's see here. What do we got? No issue, brother. No issue, brother. I appreciate you just tuning in. Alrighty.
They're looking in the wrong place. We're clear.
Yep. Let's see what we can do here.
They're settling down. Must think we backed off.
I put a call to the rebels for a diversion.
I'm getting a position.
Yeah. Go ahead and take this guy out.
I'm opening fire.
Let's see if we can get enough of these guys in one spot to justify a mortar strike. Ooh, shit. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's not good. That's somebody else's alarm. That's no bueno. Can I hit the mortar here? Oh, I can. Let's see if I can get this.
I called the rebels for mortar fire.
Alright, hopefully they can hit that generator from here. There we go.
Power's been cut.
Whee! Alrighty. Well, I think we did the right thing, because now we've got the cartel really on the other side of the base here, and they have no idea where we're at, which is always good. But once they do figure out where we're at, that'll be no good. That'll be no good.
Got it. Moving.
So let's pick off some of these guys if we can.
I need a better position. Got the target. Wait, one. Let me get in position. Target marked. Say the word, boss. Target down.
Oh boy, our poor rebels are really getting torn up. But that's okay. We're just gonna keep calling them in because this is a war, so they get to fight.
Draw their attention.
All right.
Helicopter inbound.
Oh shit. So I don't think they're shooting at us quite. I think they're shooting at our rebel friends probably. And that's what's drawing them here.
I'm moving to position. Let me get into position.
Getting all three of these tagged is always a
Moving
challenge.
to a good sight line.
Come on.
Let me get in a position. Hostile helicopter. Get down.
Brought it
Moving to a
down.
good sight line. Let me get into position. Let me get a good sight line.
Uh-oh. We got a guy coming back, though. We'll take him out. Maybe. So this is a little bit more the pace I like to play at. A little bit slower pace. Shit. Okay, that was close.
Drone is airborne. I put a call to the rebels for a diversion.
I'm moving to position. Moving to a good sight
Yeah.
line.
Let's kill some of these guys.
I've got the target. Eyes on the target. Wait, one. Let me get in position. Ready to engage.
There we go.
Damn, that guy's dead.
Yes, he is. Alright. So now I think we've done enough damage to where we can start moving in on this base. But first I want to grab this intel because I can't help myself. But I think we're good because we got the helicopter that was on patrol. Again, I don't know what was going on that one day with the mission with the general.
We sent 200 recruits to Montreal.
But I was having a lot of trouble trying to snipe those guys.
Sent 40 of them back. And now you're telling me another 30 have been injured or killed in training? What the hell is happening down there?
Lockhart doesn't hold back. He trains the men the way he expects them to fight.
Alright.
That means live ammunition, live grenades, close quarter training with real knives. Mistakes happen. They're often fatal.
What good does that do us? We need soldiers, Almudo, not invalids and corpses.
Coming up on the objective area. Get in there, find the instructors, and take them out.
Just the instructors. You think so small. We're doing a great job already. We're going to take out this other SAM site, too. That's what we're going to do. I gotta find... There we go. There's another guy. Ooh, that's a lot of... guys that we don't want to screw with. Alright, well... let's see what we can do here. That seems to be... we seem to have cleared pretty much this entire side. So we're gonna go ahead and kill this guy. And maybe we'll...
Let me get into position. Hold up. Target, let me get a good sight line.
maybe we'll cheat a little bit and see if we can get
Copy.
some of these Unidad guys too.
Hostile down.
Oh boy, I hear another helicopter. Let's get down. Where is this guy? Oh. Alright. Oh, this is Unidad. Okay. Come on, tag him, tag him, tag him. Oh, man.
Moving to position.
Right, that guy needs to... Ooh, wow, there is crazy stuff going on out there.
Let me get a good sight line. Wait one. Got the target. Get in position. Lost the target. Target marked. Roger. Target acquired.
Come on, get this last guy. Come on. Come on, guys, get this last guy. Figure him out. Well, I'm not gonna waste time. If he's not gonna move around like I want him to, let's kick this random guy, because he's pretty open.
Say the word.
And there we go.
Down.
Alright. I think we're doing a pretty good job getting in here. We haven't really been spotted yet. That's good. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep this pattern up here. We're gonna try to draw more rebels here. Trying to draw them out.
I'm asking the rebels to draw their attention.
Call some more guns for hire.
We got enemy reinforcements incoming.
Where? Because sometimes they drop these reinforcements right on top of you. Oh, like right here. Oh, yep. Well, you know what we do have still? We still have a mortar. So let's go ahead and get this before they... Are they moving on? I can't tell.
We'll hit them. Fire.
Beautiful. I love it.
We're good, we're good.
Alright. We're in the training facility, so let's, Okay, let's see here. That's a grenade. Flare grenade, uh-oh. Shit. And I'm still screwing it up. Gotta love it. Okay, there's the flare gun, and here's the C4. Okay, so let's go ahead and...
Demo's primed and in place.
Alright. So let's move. Oop, let's grab this. And we'll blow this up once we're at a safe distance.
Here.
Nice.
I've been
Cool.
wanting one of these.
Alrighty. Is there ammo here? Yep, let's restock. So I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. We're staying pretty hidden. So I'm pretty happy about that.
I'm moving to position.
Because that's kind of the key to a lot of these, is just staying hidden long enough to where you're not going to just get overrun and murdered the rest of the time. Oh man, I think I called the mortars on the right guy. Those other guys seem to have disappeared. So that's good on me. Okay, do we have bad guys here though? I can't tell. Can we hit this guy? Nope. Haven't seen him yet.
Got another tango.
Ah.
Let me get into position.
I'm really wishing we did see this guy so I could hit this guy.
Copy. Target marked.
Let's try to cheat the angles here.
Tango
Nope.
number 3.
Damn, okay, we gotta try to draw these guys out. Is what we need to do.
Who need that chopper? Stay low. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line.
So if we can draw these guys out, we can get this last instructor out, kill him, and I think that'll be the mission. Fuck.
Enemy killed. Okay, we're still alright.
Well, that was my fault. So let's go ahead and try to find somewhere with some high ground we can get.
We poked the hornet's nest.
Oh no, don't say that. Don't say that. The last thing I want is to just get into a massive firefight and not be able to complete my mission. Ooh. But what I do want is to draw enough attention of these guys out here so that we can go ahead and let's just get a distraction right in there. Let's do it.
I put a call to the rebels for a diversion.
And as long as we don't have anybody following us. And there's the other AA battery. We just need to get this last guy. I just need to be able to spot him. Come on. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Really, guys? You guys can't see? You guys can't mark him?
I'm getting a position. Moving to a good sight line.
Let's see, do we got other guys out here?
Eyes on the target.
You know what? Screw it. Take him out.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Let's see if I can get this guy or not.
We're settling down. Must
Yeah.
have backed off.
I think I know how we're going to do this last guy and finish this up. We are going to go ahead and get above this guy, and he's just hanging out like an idiot out on the balcony. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go take a long-range shot at him. And then we will call this a day. And a much more successful mission than any of the other ones so far. Hopefully. What up? Nice hat. Then again, I could just call a mortar strike on him too. I don't have to make this as personal. Let's see. I'm curious. Lots of miniguns, lots of other stuff going on. But I don't see any other really bad guys. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to straight up just say diversion, drop some
The rebels to draw their attention.
rebels right in the middle of his compound here, and we're going to see if we can draw him out. Oh, who are these guys? Oh, those are our rebels. Okay, I think this guy's pretty much on by himself, actually. So maybe we do some hardcore parkour Delta Force stuff here, and we just... Ooh, actually, I might just be able to hit him right here. Nope. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, let's see what that is. I hear shooting, so maybe there are still some guys out here. Oh, yep, there still are some guys. Oh, there's still quite a few dudes. Mixed in with our rebel buddies. Alright, well, let's...
I'm moving to position. Let me get into position.
See if we can help save our rebel guy here.
Roger that. Target marked. Lost visual on the target.
Whatever, we're gonna just call it, I guess.
Target down.
Close enough. And I feel kind of bad because we got our rebel buddies killed there, but this is a war, so you gotta be prepared for casualties here. Oh, now this dumbass is back out. You know what? To hell with it. We're just gonna go ahead and go in. If we can find a way in. Guess that's kind of the key, isn't it?
I'm getting a position.
Got lots of rebels on this, so I'm not so worried. Oh.
Target acquired. Standing by. No target. Repeat.
Yeah.
No target.
I wonder if I can hit this guy from here. And... Oh. Really? He takes more than one headshot? Okay, that's not good. Definitely not good, so... That's annoying. Luckily, I don't think he's very smart. see if we can figure this out in a non-retarded way. Oh, is he coming up after me? Oh, I hope so. I hope he's that dumb. Oh, please tell me he's that dumb. That will make my day. And we can finish this up. Come on, buddy. Yep. Pump a few rounds into him and we'll be good.
I've got the target. Boosh. Tango down.
Boosh. Alright. This guy wants to play like that, huh?
The last of the instructors.
Boom.
We're done here.
You really think this will slow the cartel down?
Absolutely. When word gets out about what happened, El Muro's gonna have a hell of a time getting new instructors.
Nice. And we did it. And I'm super proud of us. I am kind of greedy, though, so I do kind of want to grab the
And if
the skill points and everything, but I will call that right there. So thank you for joining me. Not as crazy tonight, but I'm glad that this was a little bit more successful and it was a little bit more straightforward. So thank you for joining me again. This is Hunter 5. It's been wonderful. I will see you guys on Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, have a good weekend. Love you guys all. Thanks for the support, and cheers.